Hello, I'm Chris. This is Gross Models. Welcome to issue 65 of building the Tumbler, the Batmobile from the Dark Knight movies, of which I'm rewatching. I'm in the middle of the third one now. So, yeah, all good stuff. Looking at Brayfoggle's Batmobiles. I assume he's the artist for some of the early comics by the looks of some of that. Yeah, well, 1988. It's not that early. There we go. That's those. Batman Adventures. In there. Yeah. Oh, as ever, you can always pause and read the words if you'd like to. I'm just worried about looking at the pretty pictures. Right, this is what I'm really here for, the building part. This is a duplicate of what we did before on the other side. We're fitting the shorter, smaller aileron to the second side. So, yeah, that goes in place just like the first one, basically. Bracket either side. Little wiggly thing that will adjust it. And that's that. Next time, we've got support frame connectors to add. So, yeah, I don't know if we're finished with that bit, but that's it for now. I don't think we can attach this anywhere near until we've got the internals done. So, yeah, all of these episodes are happening one at a time. I've got no idea what's coming up next, apart from this bit. So, let's get this built and see how it looks. Okay, so the parts supplied today, we've got our new shorter aileron. We've got the brackets for either side, the bit that activates it, and two different types of screws, AP and WP. The WP is the first one that I'm going to be using. Need one of those, so I'll keep that other one in the packet there. Actually, I'm going to get my slightly smaller screwdriver for that. It's going to make life a little bit easier. Whether I'm going to be able to do this on camera, we'll find out in a minute. This is basically going to be the fourth aileron, which goes on that way around there. The screw is going to be pitted through here. Let's have a look, see. Yeah, it goes through. Let's have a look. Trying to figure out if it screws into that hole or just goes through that. It just goes through the plastic. So it's going to screw into this bit. And that bit fits through the hole there. Just like the one the other side did. So we've got the big bit going up, little bit going down, the little bracket coming up, and that going that way round. That way round. It's going to be that way round. There we go. That's that there. So the tricky bit is going to be holding that in place with that coming out. See, it's even not doing it while I'm holding it. Yeah, that's going to come out through there. That's got to be in place like that while I get that screw through there. So let me do that behind the scenes because I need multiple fingers to do that. I'll get that together and then we'll come back and put the other brackets on. Right, there we go. That's that attached to there. So that's holding that together. And that will allow us a little bit of wobble there, which will give us the movement like we get over that side. Once the sides are attached, and that's what we're going to do now. I've got the screws ready. We've got 4 screws, 2 on each side. One bracket goes over this side. You can tell which one's which because the writing's on the inside of the bracket, not the outside. So this one goes over that side, like so. A bit like that. And there's a screw basically in either side of that. Let's go again with the decent sized screwdriver because the magnet's on it better. And it holds that screw in the right place for me. We'll get that there. That can go through that bit. It's not quite lined up right. Come on. Am I going to have endless trouble? I want all of this build. Let's try that again. Let's get that lined up. There's actually a post in there as well as the screw hole. So that should be in there. If I hold that together, then that should go in there. There we go. That's gone in there better. Get the other one in. Wind it. While I'm holding that, I can still get that post lined up. Just through this other hole here. I think that's it. Yep, that feels like that's that. No. Again, it slipped and moved a little bit. Right, that feels better. I'm not going to tighten these up though, yet. I'm going to get the other side in, and then we've got to get the other bit. Need a little bit of wiggle to get that blob on the end of that lined up through there. Actually, there is no blob on the end of that. Ah, great. I've seen a flaw in my part. There's no little post sitting on the end of that. So I'm going to have to make a post on the end of that. Right, let me get the other bracket in and see just how bad it is. But it looks like my part not been moulded quite correctly. Let me get that in there so I can see what I'm dealing with. I need to work on that, getting that lined up, but that's what we've got basically. So on this side, I don't know if you can even see that, there's a little blob, little post that comes out that goes into the hole on there, like that, and that holds that secure. On this side, there is no little post coming out of the side of my bracket. So that won't line up. There's nothing to hold that in the line there. So all that happens when that wobbles is that it'll move that backwards and forwards rather than tilting it. So what I need to do is not too much of a problem. Where this is just a flat side, I need to drill that out, and I'll put a little post in there that's going to come out and act as the hinge on that. So yeah, that's not something that I'll be doing on camera though. So yeah, I'll get that done. So then it will work the same as that one. Even better than that one, because that one's just fallen out. Well, I noticed that as well. These are not ideal. Obviously, they can't be a long post that needs to go through there, because it can't be that long. But yeah, I don't know what they could have done to make it better. But it's just not quite as good as it should be. The backline's hardly move at all as well. So, right. Let me worry about that. I'll get the last screw in, get that together, and then pull it out and put a little pin in there. Not too much of a problem. But that's it for this week. Join me next time when I do whatever it is we've got to do with those brackets that are going to come. So thank you for watching. Stay safe. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye for now. Yeah.